2025 is shaping up to be the year of the queens. After years of anticipation, three of the biggest icons in pop music, Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Lady Gaga are not just returning to the spotlight, they're taking over it. Each superstar is launching new music, major tours, and headline-making cultural moments. In a world where the music landscape constantly evolves, these artists are proving that true pop royalty never fades, it reinvents. In this documentary, we explore the stunning comebacks of Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Lady Gaga, how they're reshaping the music industry, and what their resurgence says about the future of pop stardom. Chapter Yi, Beyoncé The Renaissance continues. Beyoncé's 2022 release of Renaissance was more than an album, it was a movement. With its homage to ballroom culture and infectious dance tracks, it set a new benchmark for artistic reinvention. But in 2025, Queen Bey is elevating things further. Rumors began swirling about Renaissance Act 2, and then it dropped. A soulful, experimental blend of Afrofuturism, jazz, and R&B. Alongside the album, Beyoncé launched the second leg of her Renaissance World Tour, this time more immersive, visually surreal, and politically charged. Concerts became performance art experiences, blending virtual reality with real-world activism. She also made headlines with a surprise performance at the Grammy Awards, where she debuted a 10-minute suite from Act 2 with a full orchestra and modern dance ensemble. The internet dubbed it Beychella 2.0, only this time even more mature, defiant, and spellbinding. Chapter 2, Rihanna, the long-awaited return. It's been nearly a decade since Rihanna released an album, and fans have waited patiently, sometimes impatiently, for her comeback. After her Super Bowl halftime show in 2023 reignited the buzz, she spent the next 2 years carefully crafting her 9th studio album. In early 2025, it finally arrived, an untitled album that fuses trap, Caribbean dancehall, and experimental electronica. Critics and fans alike praised it for its vulnerability, edge, and sonic unpredictability. Rihanna's comeback wasn't just musical. Her Fenty empire expanded into digital fashion, with AI-generated wearables and an augmented reality fashion show that became the most streamed event of the year. She also surprised the world by announcing a mini-world tour, her first in years, with a stripped-back, high-concept stage design that emphasized intimacy over spectacle. It was Rihanna raw, real, and refreshed. Chapter 3, Lady Gaga Art Pop Revisited and Reinvented. Lady Gaga is no stranger to reinvention, and 2025 is perhaps her most daring yet. After teasing fans with cryptic messages and symbols, she announced Art Pop Reborn, a reimagining of her misunderstood 2013 album. This wasn't just a re-release, it was a complete transformation. Gaga collaborated with avant-garde producers, classical composers, and AI tools to reconstruct the album into a sprawling, genre-defying masterpiece. The new version explored themes of fame, identity, and post-human artistry. To support the album, Gaga launched the Rebirth Tour, a theatrical spectacle that fused cyberpunk visuals, immersive set design, and high-concept choreography. At each stop, she premiered new short films and hosted live Q&A sessions about art and technology. Gaga also made waves by returning to cinema, this time starring in a sci-fi thriller that premiered at Cannes and garnered early Oscar buzz. Chapter 4, The Cultural Impact. Together, Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Lady Gaga aren't just making music, they're shaping cultural narratives. Their comebacks signal a shift in how we perceive longevity, reinvention, and artistic authority. They're embracing technology not as a gimmick, but as a canvas. From AI collaborations to immersive experiences, they're redefining what an album release or concert tour can be. They're also using their platforms for activism, amplifying voices around racial justice, gender equality, and LGBTQ+ rights. Their influence transcends charts. It's embedded in fashion, film, and even politics. Chapter 5. The industry reacts. Record labels are taking notes. Younger artists are watching and learning. The bar for what it means to make a comeback is now sky high. In an industry often obsessed with novelty, Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Gaga are showing that reinvention, when done with vision and authenticity, can be more powerful than debuting anew. Streaming platforms have reported record-breaking numbers for each artist's releases. Ticketing sites have crashed under the weight of demand, and social media? It's been a non-stop celebration of stan culture, artistic appreciation, and cultural discourse. 2025 has become a year of legendary returns. The queens of pop, Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Lady Gaga are not just making comebacks. They're redefining the industry all over again. Each artist, in her own way, is tapping into her roots while simultaneously pushing the boundaries of sound, image, and performance. It's not just about nostalgia, it's about dominance. Beyoncé's return with her Renaissance Act 2 has expanded the house and disco influences of the first act into a full-blown genre-defying experience. Leaning heavily into Afrofuturism and Southern soul, her performances are grand theatrical spectacles with deeper cultural messages. The tour sold out stadiums across continents within minutes, confirming her status as a global force. With visuals rumored to be dropping alongside the final act, the Bayhive is on full alert. Meanwhile, Rihanna's long-anticipated return has finally materialized. After years of dominating the beauty and fashion industries, she dropped her surprise album, R9, a genre-blending project that incorporates Caribbean rhythms, R&B moods, and sharp lyricism. Her halftime Super Bowl follow-up performance silenced critics and re-cemented her place atop pop culture. She's even hinted at a world tour, something fans have been craving since 2016. Lady Gaga, never one to stay silent for long, stunned fans with a new visual album called Electric Priestess. It's a concept-driven, glam rock-inspired odyssey that sees Gaga returning to her theatrical roots while exploring cyberpunk aesthetics. As usual, she's collaborating with cutting-edge creatives across fashion, film, and technology. Her Vegas residency was revamped into an immersive, multi-sensory experience that's received rave reviews. But what makes 2025 especially unique isn't just the comeback itself, it's the timing. With social and political tensions high, these pop titans have found a way to channel the moment into music that speaks to empowerment, resilience, and transformation. They're not just giving us music, they're offering movements. Beyond their individual successes, there's a ripple effect being felt across the industry. Younger pop stars like Dua Lipa, Doja Cat, and SZA are responding in kind, leveling up their output to match the bar set by these icons. It's created a vibrant, competitive energy that's pushing pop music into one of its most innovative eras in years. And as 2025 continues to unfold, one thing is clear: the queens are not just back, they're building a new kingdom. In 2025, the queens didn't just return, they reclaimed the throne. Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Lady Gaga have proven that pop stardom isn't a phase, it's a force. Their comebacks aren't just nostalgic, they're revolutionary. And in doing so, they remind us all why they became legends in the first place. Which comeback hit you the hardest? Whose era are you living for in 2025? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into music, culture, and the icons shaping our world. Thanks for watching.